Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go over Facebook Training 101. And I kind of want to start with I'm going to share my screen, but I want to talk about how to join groups. I mean, we're just going to go through it all so that everybody understands exactly what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not supposed to be doing. Even into what you're supposed to be sending for information, that kind of thing. So let me go ahead and share my. We're going to start out with the first thing you need to do is make sure that you have done your launch or you've had a travel party, one of the two, and worked all your warm market. Then you can get into Facebook, the cold market. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look for groups. So we're going to, you're going to want to look for groups. So we're going to type in, you don't want to do all work at homes either, because that, I mean, let's look at this. This one right here has 23,000 people in it. This one has 40,000 people in it. Well, let me show you. When you go to members, most of these people, she's a she's a network marketer. Network marketer. Forex trading, network marketer. I would bet she's a network marketer. So there's a lot that are network marketers, and that's basically what you're doing is we're spamming each other with opportunities. So I mean, there are some people in this that do want real jobs, and like you can look. There's a network marketer. You very rarely do you see somebody even asking, hey, do you have an opportunity, blah blah blah. And here's the thing, if they do, that is another way to market as well. So you need to be kind of leery about that as well. But let me show you. You can do counties, go to more, then to groups. These are all different groups that you can join. Buy, barter, sell. Let's do that. The same thing, you're going to go to more, into groups. But the first thing you need to do is have you some groups to join. You only need to join 10 groups per day. Hold on just a moment. I'm having a barky dog. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so buy, barter, sell, counties, parishes, garage sales. But here's the key thing to these. You want to watch when joining, or you can wait till they approve you. You're wanting to learn what the rules are of the group. So this one, normally it's right here. And it will tell you if they have a problem with you posting in there. So let me look. I'll pass it. Now here you see so it doesn't say, I don't see anywhere where it says I don't see anywhere where it says do not post work at home opportunities. So you would be fine with this one. You could join it. So those are, I mean, but like I said, you only want to join 10 a day. I would start, if you were just starting to join groups, I would do like maybe 5 or 6 the first day, 7 or 8 the next day, till you get up to 10, and then you can do 10 a day, because you will be put in Facebook jail if not. So that's the first thing. Then you're gonna, I don't know if I have this. I think I've put this into my new group. It's wrong group. It's called the cold call. It's called the cold call. No, cold market combo right here. And this is basically just it's a conversation that I've had, that I've taken, and this is, I mean, it worked for me. I've got 17 people. The only thing that I do want to change, this is because Mr. Iverson does not want us to use this anymore, is I want to take this sizzle call out, and then you can definitely still use this one. I would suggest calling this number, making sure that it's still right. If you don't want to use the call, you can send the I like the Shanaza video. I send that, and then I have edifications written up, and I actually have one for Miss Hodge and one for Mr. Rollins as well. So it's just easier for me to take it. I mean, I just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and I'm done. Here is the thing. You do not. Here's what it says. Hello, how are you doing? How is your day so far? Great, and yours? It's great. The weather is cloudy here in Texas. Where are you from? I live in Mesquite. What keeps you busy nowadays? Not much, but taking care of my family. So, okay, you've got where they live, what they're doing, and most of the time, most of the times when I call for a three-way, I let them know, okay, her name is Sarah. She lives in Texas. She's from Mesquite, Texas, and she must be a stay-at-home mom. She's, she says she is taking care of her family. So they kind of have an idea of a little bit about the person. And then, and you've already, you'll do your edification before you get that person on the phone, or your leader on the phone. So the edifications are very important. This is one that I did for Greg. It's the team leader I'm working with is actually one of the top business builders in vacation travel, and provides the best training and support in our area. I have so much respect for Mr. Gregory Hinton, because not only is he having tremendous success, but everyone who works with him is having massive success as well. He has 100% of the information, and I couldn't think of anyone better to explain this business to you. His goal for the next 5 years is to position as many people as he can to have as much success as he's had. He is an international exec. No, that was wrong. He was, or maybe it was. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. but he went diamond, so that needs to be updated. And this is an older copy that I had since when I started. And when I clean my computer, I've lost everything, so I'm gonna have to redo that. But I will fix all that up, and I'll put it in our group. Now here's the thing: I have Mass Planner. You can have different, and I believe I'm not sure if, do y'all both have Mass Planner?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's something that posts for you. So it's like if I wanted to make a post, I would come up here, add a campaign. I'd put whatever I want to put here, pick out which group or which Facebook I wanted, tell it when to post, which we're moving this up to 600 now because it seems to be keeping us out of Facebook jail. And what Facebook jail is where they restrict you from uh, different functions. So there, so that's, I mean, you set it, it gets active. Let me show you one that I've done. Like this one right here. I could start. There's the history. That's what I'm running. I post drafts. This should be set at 600. It's running to my Christy K, and I've already added the content, so it's there. So it posts for me. I don't have to do anything at all. I don't want that posted. So anyway, it's a very neat tool. There's a lot of things that they've actually just added to it. They've just added to it. I'm going to have to get in there and really look at it and see what all they've done to it. But it is a neat tool. You can get this for $9.95 a month. I have never been without it. I love it, love it, love it. Now let's get back to what what we're sending out. If you don't want to use this cold market conversation, that's fine. But you do not want to be the presentation. You do not want to sit and say, you know, oh, vacation's wonderful. We do this. You know, we offer, I book flights. I book car rentals. I do this and I do this. And, you know, go on and give half the presentation in your info letter. You don't want to do that. And the reason why is because you haven't even given them a chance to listen to the video to find out if, hey, you know, I might want to do this or I might not. You've already lost them. So that is definitely a no-no. And when you are, let's say that you have talked to somebody, they've watched the video, the first thing that you need to say is, okay, so what did you like best about what you've heard or what you saw? And they'll tell you, and then you'll say, okay, awesome. Let me find y'all again. What did what was what did you like best? And let's say they said the travel part. Say, okay, great, me too. You always want to agree with them, and then you want to say, okay, and you do know that. I mean, that it was $149.95, and or you know, just make sure that they've seen the video. Or did you see all the video? Yes. Say, well, what did you think about the, you know, anything? If you say The Matrix and they say, oh, well, that movie's good, you know, they didn't watch it. So, and that's borrowed from Miss Hodge. So anyway, and then once they get into the, you get them to the point of, yes, they've seen the video. Yes, they know it's $149.95. then say, okay, great. Let me set up a time with you to get all your questions answered. Would tomorrow work at 2:30 or 3:30? You give them two time slots and let them, go from there. And then you want to get in touch with a leader and make sure that they can be there as well. Here's another thing. Let me show y'all. When you're doing, you don't want to message these people like, let me give you a for instance. Oh wait, y'all can't see them. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, so I've posted my ad, and here's all the interest I had on my ad. So she tells me she sent me a message a long time ago. Well, I've told them that, I've messaged everybody, but here's the thing. You want to do, like if I was going to message her, I would say, you're going to highlight it just like that. You're going to tag them in it. Message me. You do not want to message all these people. Here's why. You will end up in Facebook jail quicker than you can say who said it. So it will, that's overusing a function. Now here is also, I don't know if everybody knows this, this is your other box. You have messages here as well. So you definitely need to go through this box and check to make sure you do not have messages here. Now let's say that you were here is where I just got off restriction on June 18th. I was posting, they got me for posting in groups, joining groups. There are no longer, okay, I was restricted from the 18th, and it's like for 2 or 3 weeks. So they restrict you for that long. I was restricted from June 4th to June 18th. So that's about how long it takes. And if you go in at 2:20 p.m., you're going to get out at 2:20 p.m. So, to get to that, you go to the lock, to more settings, down to support inbox, and it's like this. And it will take away, you're not able to even comment on your news feed. You're not able to comment on group postings, group chat boxes. If y'all have noticed, I can't do anything on Christy Bedford right now. I'm out of Facebook jail, but they haven't taken the restriction off. It shows that I'm out here. So that's another little pointer. Now let's say that, hold on, I don't know what's going on with my internet. Okay, so let's say that somebody was being ugly. Let's say it was, let's just say it was her. So I'm going to hit that X over here. Look, where that pencil is, you can either edit or delete it. And then I would block her. Then I would hit the back button to come back to this page. And then I'm going to, because if they say something ugly and you block them, that only blocks it to where you can't see what they're saying. So I would erase the whole post itself. Let me show you this too. Up in this top box, you can go to these groups and type your name in. And you see that, okay, so you see that it shows what I've posted. I really need to come in here and clean all this out. Because if they were to ever come in here and say, I mean, somebody report me, they could come back here and see how many times that, I mean, if they think I'm spamming them, how many times that I've done it. So you can come in here and clean your stuff out. I don't do this. I mean, if they're going to put me on Facebook, Joe, they're just going to put me there. I don't have time to go through 800 groups and do that, but you can. What else? There's something else. Let me look. I made some notes. Give me a second. Peggy, Lee, can y'all think of anything that I've forgotten?
You're asking a very brain-dead girl from moving this weekend.
Do what now?
I said, you're asking a very brain-dead girl from moving this weekend.
Oh, I know. I forgot.
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Miss Lee, can you think of anything?
No, not right now.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Now, here's the thing. Like, this Facebook is in Christy K. My name is Christy K. My maiden name is Kinsey. My married name is Bedford. So I have Christy K, Christy Bedford, Christy Kinsey, and then I made my husband a Facebook page. So I have 4 to be posted on. I don't post on the other 2 yet just because I'm trying to get the groups built up. Here's the thing. If you're going to make yourself another Facebook page, you need to make sure that you are posting on it regularly and, just making sure that there's activity. Because let's just say that you're going to do this once a month. You're only going to, post once a month. That's going to look a little suspicious to Facebook if you start posting a whole bunch of ads. So just go on there and, or tag yourself in it. Go on and like stuff on people's pages. And on this page, look at mine. I have 884 friends. I have over 99 friend requests to do. But, I make it look as legit as I can. So, definitely you want to do that. I do not play around with blocking if they start getting out of the way or, here's the thing. If they do not want to answer your questions when you're going through this question stuff, next, you can't, you are thinning people out. You're getting the people that really want to be worked with or the people that are serious. So don't get frustrated and be like, I had to block him because of blah, blah, blah. Okay? Just get blocking and keep going. And when you're working with Facebook, guys, I suggest that you do 30 minutes of some kind of mindset, whether it be Les Brown, Tony, what's his name, Miss Hodge?
Tony Robbins.
Yes. Who else? Anybody. Just get something positive in you because Facebook is a cold world. Especially when you're doing the cold market network marketing. I have had great success with it. I do get excited about marketing on Facebook. I do. That's my cup of tea. That I like to meet new people. I like to. It's a challenge for me. The more people I talk to, the quicker I know I'm getting to somebody that's going to say yes. So you may talk to 50, 75, even 100 people. You're getting closer to your yes. But you're going to have to be confident in what you do. You cannot be intimidated by people asking you questions. You've got to be confident. You have to know your product. You have to know how to answer people. I don't. People say, enough with the questions. Can we get on with it? No, ma'am. I'm sorry. This is this is a pre-qualifying questions. If you can't answer my questions, I'm sorry. I mean, I just keep it cool and keep rolling. So definitely make sure that you are doing that. You're not worried about what other people, if somebody turns you down, okay, next. Because we've always been told it takes so many no's for that next yes. Let me think what else. We do not do three-way chats. We do three-way calls. So definitely, if somebody needs a three-way, make sure it's a three-way call. And the people and I'll make a new list up and get it prepared and ready. I'll be taking three-way calls, Miss Tabitha, Mr. Rollins, Mr. Orlando Vince, Kevin Gray, who else, Miss Tabitha? And I guess that's about it. If we definitely need to, we all need to really pay attention and just if you see that you're needing a three-way, let me know. I'll see what I can do, but it would be best if you schedule it out instead of if you schedule it out, like, let's say I'm talking to somebody, I need to schedule it for tomorrow at 3 or 4 o'clock p.m. And, let's make it like that. I've been doing that, and I've had fine, everything's going fine with it. So, anyway, ladies, do y'all have any questions? Anything y'all want to add?
Hey, Christy.
Yes, ma'am.
So, does it benefit us to have more than one Facebook account?
Yes, ma'am, and let me tell you why. Because if like I'm in Facebook Jail in Christy Bedford right now. Let me show you what it looks like so everybody else knows. Hold on. When you're in Facebook Jail, you can't post on that page, period. So it looks like this right here. Well, see, I can only share stuff. I can't like it. I can't even go to a group and post in it. So at least with me having my other account, it's allowing me. I probably will not post anymore off this account, and here's why. Because this is where I've posted all my baby's pictures and stuff like that, and I need to get them printed before I end up blocking this account completely. But you see, I can't. Here's a group. I can't do anything in this group. I can look at them all day long, but I can't do anything. So that is, definitely one of the main things is that you're able to. It doesn't ever have. You don't have downtime. Like if you only had one Facebook and you got put in Facebook jail today, you would have to wait 2 more weeks to get out to be able to work.
Okay, well, and I have 2 accounts right now, but my second account, they keep putting me in Facebook jail.
Right. Okay.
So I haven't done anything on it for a while because every time I try to post something or I respond back to people's questions, I get put into Facebook jail.
Okay, and that's probably why. Don't respond to people's questions on your ads. You just, like I showed you, you make them, they ask me questions too. I'm not answering your questions. You can, hold on, let me log out of this one and get back over to this other one. They're going to have to message me to get any kind of answers. And if they ask me why, I'll tell them because, I will end up in Facebook jail and, I'll answer your questions in a personal message.
So if I message them, they can use that against me?
Yes, you'll get put in Facebook jail.
Okay. That's what I'm doing wrong then.
Right. Okay, so like this one right here. You can see, look, here's all my messages. You see where I've told all these people to message me. Hold on. They've messaged me. I'm interested. Hi, sorry, I was at work. I was trying to be quick. Interested in post, more information. I'm not going to get put in Facebook jail. You know what I mean? But just like this one. Melanie, please message. And then I'll wait for her. If they don't message me, that's fine. I don't need that person.
Okay, well that helps.
Because I've posted today, and I've gotten 62 messages. And the thing is, we were doing picture ads. Get off of picture ads and go to something else. Everybody's using picture ads. Everybody. If you need help writing an ad, let me know and I'll help you. I would not put, and you can go through here and next time we have a training, I will have some to show y'all. They'll put, I work for vacation. It's $149.95. You can join our matrix. You make $70 or $50 off the, blah blah blah. Then $70. It's like they're giving the whole freaking video. Presentation in their ad. Who's gonna message them? You give them a piece of the cookie. You want to perk their interest, not give them the whole cookie. By perking their interest, you're just giving them a little bit. And then they'll message you because they're interested. So, and I'm not saying that you can't do picture ads, at all, but I would try. I haven't posted a picture ad in about a month, just because it's not. I wasn't getting the response that I was used to getting. Now, let me show y'all this. And this is, I've started my Pinterest. Okay, so let me see. I'm kind of learning how to do this. I'll do a training on just this later. I'll have to find out. You have to give me a minute to get to my. There we go. Okay. So you want to have. Oh, hold on. You want to. I googled Sarah Robbins, Robbins, on Pinterest. And she tells you, if you watch some of her videos, she tells you you want it clean, you want it Christy K's Marketing Tips, Homeschool, Christy K's Reading Corner, Christy K's videos, inspiration, but it all revolves around inspiration, marketing, being positive, and of course I homeschool, so I do have tips in there as well. So now before you can start posting, she tells you to get your boards correct, because people are going to look at your boards just like your Facebook page. That is the next thing that I want y'all to work on, and then I'll do the next time we come in, we have a training, I'll do a training on this. Okay?
Christy, do you think it would be better, because like I have a lot of boards, do you think it would be better for me to create a board for Pinterest, or a profile for Pinterest, just focus on this stuff?
Yes, because you don't want it too busy.
Yeah, mine's very busy.
That's what she talks about. And here's something else I was going to tell y'all on this. Let me think, what was it? I had a brain fart. I can't remember what it was. Pinterest, the boards. Oh, your Facebook page. And I'm going to have to go through here and get rid of some of my stuff, but you don't want anything to be religion related, political related, and here's
that's
why.
not going to ever happen with me.
Huh?
I said that won't ever happen with me, not having those on there.
Well, people look at it, and you don't want to be prejudged before you even get them to you.
I understand. I understand the concept. That's just not me. It's hard for me.
Like this right here, I really tagged this because my husband vapes, and he has this big cloud, and I'm like, really? But he's kind of laid off on vaping, but I just had to tag him, and I tagged that she's the owner of a vape shop. So she's one of my best friends. But anyway, you want stuff that's family related, positive, motivational, work related, all this stuff. Even if it's, you see this, tag yourself in it. You can do stuff like, you can do some personal, but it doesn't need to be personal. It needs to be, it needs to be a mixture of everything. You want them to realize that you're real, but you don't want like this. I probably really need to delete that. Because you're wanting to let them know that you're. Now let me show y'all this. I'm going to use Miss Tabitha's. Hers is picture perfect. She has work, affirmations, work, or, and she talks about her home and her family, her husband. These videos, she's gotten, if y'all will go to, look at these, let's see. I'll go to, no, wait a minute. You'll go and look at these videos on YouTube. Her videos are she's reaching tons of people. And these are just funny videos. But she's getting herself out there. She's branding herself. People will follow her because of this right here. Here's a room that she and her husband rented on the way back from a trip. A video of her dog driving. It's stuff like that, y'all. Now here's one down here, and I'll have to show y'all, that they talk about vacation, and it's too funny. Y'all have to go on her page and watch it. I didn't even see that. And you see how professional she looks? I mean, we all need to be looking like that. Miss Lee, Sundays would be perfect for you to get pictures taken. When you're all dressed up.
I don't take too many pictures.
I know, I see. You're beautiful. I don't know why you don't. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to be right before this. They're going to the gym, and they start talking about, can y'all hear this if I play it? Let's see. This is it right here. Hey guys. And my video card's messed up. Can y'all hear that?
A little bit. A little slow.
Tabitha, is this the one or is it the one before this? I think it's this one. This is fun. Okay, guys, so do you see how she's... Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how they made a video and... Hold on. I'm trying to find y'all. Do y'all see how they made a video and basically did a commercial at the same time? Hey, guys.
Yes,
Okay.
it was very cute.
Okay. So... I want y'all to go on that and look at it. It just gives you ideas. I mean, they're hilarious to me. I love to hear them. I mean, I don't know, they're just too much for me. But anyway, you know, I mean, if we all could figure out a way, she's not camera shy. I hate being on the camera. But she's definitely done a good job with that. So, ladies, y'all have any other questions? I'm going to let y'all go before we run over an hour.
I'm good. I just need a bathroom break before the phone call in 5 minutes.
I know, baby. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Miss Tabitha, you have anything to add? Miss Lee?
No, it's been good.
Okay, awesome, guys. Well, we can, I'm going to stop this broadcast. I appreciate everyone coming. Y'all stay here for just a moment. Thank y'all, and y'all have a good night.